This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so 50 Cent, you don't want to get on his bad side, and that's what Jeezy did, and you can block checks by doing that, okay? Which he's trying to do. He's trying to get Jeezy off the BMF soundtrack. 42 Doug submitted a track with Jeezy on it, and 50 Cent immediately says, yo, I like 42 Doug. You could do without Jeezy on this. Now, Jeezy is a part of BMF's history, okay? He was affiliated in a way and really used them to really create a mystery around Jeezy when he was first coming out. And it worked. It really worked. So anyways, 50 Cent still tight because Jeezy took a little shot at him in the last album. I forget exactly what he said, but it was basically a response to 50 Cent trolling him when Big Meech's brother, what's his name? Flannery, Big T, basically him. He came home, and he's obviously... having him involved in the project is important, and they're on the Detroit part right now, which is coming out soon. This is gonna be. I saw some behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if you guys did, but they're really making it feel like that time period with the old Benzes and everything. This is gonna be something interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, he's not going to be able to remove Jeezy. I mean, he wants to, but, you can't get your emotions in this. It is what it is. Jeezy still is Jeezy. Jeezy delivers when he wants to. Jeezy can always be Jeezy. I know he plays around with trying to, become, plays with the new sound, but Jeezy can always go to his old sound, and it's there. There's too much to pull from. Even though he's kind of ventured off that path, I have to say. Then we got Dipset Burst the Locks on a Versus. That's coming to Madison Square Garden in August. They're going to get a bag for that, August 3rd. It says watch on FITE, but it's Triller. Wouldn't you want them to watch on Triller? I don't get what's going on with Triller. Drinks by Ciroc, so they're putting up a bunch of money. Maybe the FITE. F-I-T-E. I don't know what that is. Anyways. It says the paperwork's in Timberland. NYC stand up for this one. Locks versus Dipset. They had to come with some type of bag for that. Will J. Hood be invited? If the Locks... It doesn't yet matter Locks versus Dipset. It's really D-Block versus Dipset, right? Because the Locks versus Dipset. Dipset isn't a group. Dipset's a movement. You could say it's a group, but then you got to have Hell Row and everybody there, They can never unite everybody, can they? People can't always put their differences aside. People were saying Joe Budden switched up because he's going to Starbucks now. He says, I never changed. I do Dunkin' Donuts in the Keurig now. I only pulled up to let them know it could happen to them in broad day. He says, you mean I put... And then he says, nah, you definitely changed, switched up on the day ones, went against everything you've been standing for in the last 3 years. They're talking about, uniting your team and everything, and Rory and Mal. They feel like they were done wrong. And I says, oh, you mean I put everybody on, created a pathway to eight-figure success, took on any corporation that got in the way, hired black men and women, and gave everybody raises, and licensing deals ended, and kept everyone employed in a global pandemic independently? I'm sure that's what you meant. And then I said, you've been living your mood music through the love series. They don't get it. He says, can't say I'm consistent. Alrighty. Little Baby working towards that $100 million. He says, I still ain't gonna chill out. And then Michael Rubin's always wanted to be around the rapper. Something weird's going on. Michael Rubin wants to be so involved in hip-hop. It's weird. You pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Michael Rubin, dude who owns the Patriots, all that. A little spooky to me. DJ Khaled, keep going. That's all he said on that track with him and Lil Durk, man. DJ Khaled shouldn't get the credit for that hit. Lil Baby and Lil Durk, with their success, should get credit for that hit, and DJ Khaled latched onto that to sell albums. I'm just keeping it real. Don't get mad because I'm telling the truth. Then you got Alpo. He's doing an interview with Vlad. It'll be interesting. You know why? Because Vlad will ask him those questions that everyone's curious about. It's probably better that Vlad does this one because he'll actually ask the questions that nobody will ask. Now, I mean, I wouldn't have. I don't know if I would have the balls to ask him certain questions. This guy's a killer. It's for real. Okay, so you know, we'll see what happens here. This is going to be an interesting interview. Interesting. Anyways. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I'll check you guys on the next one. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Hit that like button, subscribe. Check you later.